My name is Stephanie Benally. I am the Native American Specialist with Utah Foster Care. I recruit, train, and support Native foster families in the state of Utah. There is a shortage in the state of Utah for foster parents, not only in the state of Utah, but in tribal communities and across the state. And so I do this work to bring awareness that there is a shortage and that there is a need for more Native foster parents in Utah. And then if people are not able to become foster parents, then there are other ways to support our kids in care. And so this work is very important to me because I believe that our kids need to stay in Native communities. They need to be in a love and safe, loving Native home. And so they are able to connect with the culture, with the language. And so it's, really important. And that's something I share too, when it's language is not, and culture is not something you can just read or take to a child to an event. It's everyday living. It's a discussion around the table. It's a discussion in the car. It's a discussion that doesn't get talked about in school, in history class. And so that's why it's important that our kids are in a home where they have access to those resources and to that connection. And so that's why, again, we share the message, Native homes for Native kids. So we are looking to increase that number of Native homes in the state of Utah. Because I know there are other issues, important, but I also want people to remember that we're talking about our kids. Our kids do better in a Native home. They do better when they're connected to their culture. There's less depression and suicide rates. So it's really important that we make sure that those numbers increase so the kids have that availability of a Native foster home. And I am aware that there are some people that may not feel like they're ready to become foster parents, or may live in a home where it might be a one-bedroom home. But there are other ways to support our kids in care. We have a lot of volunteer opportunities, and then we also have, people can donate items or money, and so there are just various ways to support our kids in care. It takes a village to do this work, and I'm very thankful for our partners, the 8 tribes that we work with in the state of Utah, and then the nonprofit organizations like the Urban Indian Center. We also do a lot of work with the Utah Division of Indian Affairs. And so I'm very grateful for those partnerships because they're able to provide a space or help get the message out. And so we're able to work together towards this common goal to provide more Native foster homes for the state of Utah. And so again, the village, it's very important, and that's why I'm very thankful for the partnerships that we've developed over the years, and then for my family too, for their dedication and their understanding of the work that needs to be done and how it's important. And so very thankful for my parents, my siblings, my spouse, and my kids to be able to be a part of it too. And again, just hoping that my kids will see, that it's important that we again give back to our community, and that culture and language is important.